Hello everyone. Today we will start a new topic which is very important known as subqueries. It is one of the most important topics in SQL. Suppose we want to write a query to display the employee name who is earning salary more than Smith. Suppose we want to know the salary of the employee who is earning more than Smith. So we can write as query select ename from EMP where salary greater than if we write a Smith, it can't be used because salary is the numerical data type and Smith is the character data type. So we cannot compare with a salary with a integer data type, numerical data type and a character data type. So it will give as a error. So it will be not executed. So if we want to write a query, so we can write as suppose if we want suppose here we want to know about Smith's salary. So suppose we want to know about someone's salary, so we can write as select salary from emp where ename is equal to Smith. So here we know here we are representing the value of salary of Smith, name ename Smith by selecting the salary. So here suppose if the salary is 2500, so we can get as a salary, it is a numerical data type and the value here is also numerical data type. So here we can compare it with. And another example is from employee table ename salary. So we have the tables. Write a query to display the employee name who is earning salary more than Tamanna. So here we want to know about the who is earning salary more than Tamanna. So select ename from EMP where salary greater than select. So here we want to know about the salary of Tamanna. So select sal from EMP where ename is equal to Tamanna. So we can get as from the above here the salary is 2500. It will compare with the salary. So salary greater than 2500. So it will check for a salary first column, first record 2000 is greater than 2500. So it is not true. So it is rejected. And second record 1000 is not accepted. So 1000 is not under the condition, so it is rejected. And 2500 is not greater than 2500, so it is also rejected. And 3000 is accepted, so it is accepted. And 5000 is also accepted because 5000 is greater than 2500. So here we can get as salary which who are greater than Tamana is 3000 and 5000. And write a query to display the employee name who is earning more than Anu. Select ename from EMP where salary greater than select sal from EMP where ename is equal to Anu. So here we can get the salary of Anu. We will compare with the salary of other employees. So we will discuss about subquery. A query which is written inside another query is known as a subquery. So any query which is written, suppose we are returning select in that some query. After that another query is also written. Then a query which is written inside another query which is written inside another query is known as a subquery. So here the working procedure of subquery. Suppose in interview anyone will ask about subquery. A query which is written inside another query is known as subquery is not enough. So we have to tell about a working procedure also. So working procedure of subquery is here we will be having a minimum of two queries. So I said earlier it is the query inside another query. So there are minimum of two queries. There can be more than two queries also. The two queries are inner query and outer query. Inner query will execute first and generate the output. First the inner query which is present inside the another query will be executed because we want to know about the salary of suppose we want to know about the salary of someone and it will be compared with the outer query. So the output generated by the inner query. Inner query is also known as subquery. So the output generated by the inner query. Suppose here the salary of some random person is generated, and the output is generated. The output generated by the inner query will be given as input to the outer query. So suppose here to salary of some random person is 2500. It is given to the input to the outer query. So it will be compared with all other salaries in the table. So it will be compared with all other salaries. So it will be the input to the outer query. This output will the output query will execute and generate the output. So after processing after processing all the output, after processing all the columns, it will generate an output. The output which is generated by output query is the result. So it will be considered as result. By this we can say the outer query is dependent on inner query. Suppose outer query is there is no inner query. So we cannot use it. Outer query, inner query. There should be exactly or more than two queries. So inner query is a must. So here we can say after this inner query execution only we will get the input to the outer query. So outer query is dependent on inner query. So here we will have some cases. Why subquery? Case 1, whenever we have unknown. So suppose we don't know about salary of someone. So unknown, it is known as unknown. So whenever we have unknown, we use the subquery. So it is one of the case. So subquery for whenever we have unknown. So write a query to display name of the employees ending more than Adams. So who is earning more than Adams? Adams more. So first of all, we want to know about Adams' salary. So it is the unknown. So select ename from EMP where salary greater than select sal from EMP where ename is equal to Adams. Write a query to display name and salary of the employees earning less than king. So here the unknown salary is king. So select ename comma salary. We want to display name and salary. So select ename comma salary from EMP where salary less than select sal from EMP where ename is equals to king. So here we will get the in this query we will get the salary of the king. And one of the hint is salary where column whenever we are comparing two columns or whenever we are writing another inside a query inner query, so we have to mention with the same columns. It is a one of the hint. So it will be same whenever we are comparing, it will be same. Then we can compare and get the correct answer. Write a query to display name and department number of the employees if they are working in the same department number as Jones. Select ename comma department number. So here we want ename and department number. So ename comma department number from EMP where department number is equal to. So here we want Jones salary which is unknown and should be equal to. So select department number from EMP where ename is equal to Jones. Here we can use is equals to or in also. It is sub but in should be used, but it is not mandatory, but we can use it. But most of the cases in should be used. And write a query to display employee number and e-name along with annual salary of all the employees if their annual salary is greater than what's annual salary. So here the unknown is what's annual salary. So select e-name, employee number, EMP number, comma. So here we want annual salary. So salary into 12 as annual sal from EMP where salary into 12 after the execution of from clause only. After the execution of from clause, where clause will be executed after the select clause. So here we will mention as annual salary. It can't the query will the pointer will not the compiler will not understand. So here we want to write a salary into 12 greater than select sal into 12 from EMP where e name is equals to word. So here we will get the annual salary of word. Write a query to display name and job of all the employees working in the same designation as Jones. So here we want to know about the James designation, means James job. So here we will write as select ename comma job from EMP where job in. So here we are using in of select job from EMP where ename is equals to James. So here in the employee table by default in SQL the employee table will be there. In that there is no name of designation, so we will use as we'll be using as job. Write a query to display name and hire date of the employees if they are hired before Turner. So here the Turner hire date is unknown. So select ename comma hire date because we want a name and a hire date. So select ename comma hire date from EMP employee table. So after that where hire date less than select a hire date from EMP where ename is equals to Turner. So here we will get the hire date of Turner. After it will be before who are employees which are hire date is before them only considered. All the other will be rejected. So here we will get the employees who are uh, before joined then Turner they only displayed. Thank you.